Do you notice at yourself this tendency of pouring another glass of wine on a Tuesday, even though you promised to yourself that you'll drink tea this evening? Or maybe you eat a whole bucket of KFC in the middle of the night? Or maybe you watch movies until late, even though you have work or an important exam the next day? Do you resonate with these questions, with these situations? Basically, what are these? Are the manifestation of our inner rebel, and I want you to know that we all have this. We all have this archetype of inner rebel in ourselves. It's the one that it's always different, that wants to do exactly the opposite, but it's in the same time the one that's unique and that's special, and it's a beautiful energy that we can work with. We can have this energy to support us in being creative, in being rebel, but in the sense of questioning whatever happens in our society, with the rules in our culture, with being married at 30 years old, or having a certain type of job that will bring you money. This is an energy that can help us to invent new things, to reinvent old cycles that keep going on in our society and our culture. So it's a good energy if you know how to hone it. But what usually happens is that, first of all, we need to be aware of these patterns. We need to be aware that we have this energy inside of us that tries to be exactly the opposite, that we have like two opposite parts inside of ourselves. And then we need to transform this energy, because this inner rebel is an energy that is inside of us. So how can we work with this energy? First of all, we need to bring some attention to this part, like any other part of ourselves, like the masculine, the feminine, the good and bad, the good girl, the bad girl. We need to spend some time a little bit, like a rebel. Let's take an adolescent, a teenager, right? He yells, he tries to, break things in the house, or to speak out loud. What does that adolescent, that teenager wants in his heart? He wants to be listened to. He wants to be cared for. He wants to receive extra attention. It's exactly the same how we would work with our inner rebel. We need to give this part a little attention, a little care from our side. And we can do this in different, like we can journal with it. We can take a picture from our teenage years and talk with that version of ourselves. We can plan a day per week where you can do things like breaking things in a controllable way, or staying until late, or cheat day to eat whatever you want per week. And or you can join Jose and I to Transformative Workshop on Thursday, on the 12th of August, for the International Youth Day. We thought that this would be a really nice workshop for us to work with this rebelled energy, and to transform it into a friendly energy that can help us to break old patterns, create new beautiful things in our lives, and break society rules in a good way, and invent new things that will raise consciousness for all humans. Because it's not only by our subjective perspective. When we heal a part of ourselves, we heal our humanity, and we heal our descendants as well. We heal the future generation that will come. So healing, it's a great gift, and also a great responsibility. And we can all work together on this, having a group where you can release these patterns and these emotions, and having 8 practical tools that will help you to hone this energy, can be really healing. And You will have lifetime access to these practices. You will receive the recording after the workshop. You will have 2 teachers, myself and Jose. I will guide on hypnosis and meditation, so I'll use my hypnotherapy experience to help you access that teenager part of yourself that's against things, to help you to transform it into a really friendly part of yourself. And Jose will do 6 body practices that will help you to break things in an imaginary way and to break out of your patterns and of limitations. And every time, like, you will want to pour a glass of wine and on Tuesday to celebrate it and not to feel guilty about it. And you can find the link in my bio for more details, and it would be really nice to have you with us in this really transformative workshop. And I wish you a really deep healing ahead.